Teams that lose conference championship games often fade to black the following year. In 2020, it's been exactly the opposite for the Green Bay Packers and Tennessee Titans. The Packers were routed by San Francisco in the NFC Championship Game last year. To the surprise of many, Green Bay has raced to an 11-3 start this year, already clinched the NFC North title and currently holds the No. 1 seed in the NFC playoff race. Tennessee went 9-7 in the regular season last year, but heated up in the postseason and reached the conference championship game. This season, the Titans 10-4 have already usurped last year's win total and are tied for the AFC South lead. The teams meet Sunday at Lambeau Field at 7:20 p.m. Green Bay is a 2.5-point favorite. Here's a look at each positional group and which team has the edge. Tennessee's Ryan Tannehill spent the first 7 years of his career in Miami where things never worked out. The Dolphins reached the playoffs just once. Tannehill's top passer rating was 93.5 and he was traded to the Titans before the 2019 season. After Tennessee started slowly a year ago, the Titans bench starter Marcus Mariota turned to Tannehill and the offense erupted. Since Week 7, 2019, Tannehill has thrown 53 touchdown passes, 11 interceptions and has a quarterback rating of 113.3. Tannehill led Tennessee to the AFC Championship Game last season. And Tennessee is off to a 10-4 start this year and tied for the AFC South lead. Tannehill, the 8th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, clearly needed a change of scenery to fulfill his vast potential. He's comfortable in who he is, Tennessee coach Mike Vrabel said. I think he tries to be Ryan and operate our system and not worry about what other guys are doing or how other quarterbacks play. I think he's playing how we would like him to play and how he wants to play, take care of the football, be decisive and get us into the right plays. Green Bay's Aaron Rodgers threw for a season-low 143 yards last week in a win over Carolina. He also averaged just 4.9 yards per pass attempt, his second lowest mark of the year. Rodgers has thrown 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions and has a 118.0 passer rating this season, which has him in the thick of the MVP race. But he'll have to be better than he was against the Panthers if the Packers are going to reach their first Super Bowl in a decade. I'm not a big believer in teams lightening up or losing focus, Rodgers said of last week's win. It just comes down to execution and we didn't execute starting the second half. Tennessee's Derrick Henry is the best running back in football. Period. End of sentence. Henry won the NFL rushing title last year with 540 yards, ran for 16 touchdowns, and carried the Titans within 1 win of the Super Bowl. Henry leads the league again this year with 679 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns. And with